From the FTN newsroom, I'm John Doom. We are coming on the air with a special report because in the last couple of minutes, the United States has declared war on the government of Ukraine. This happened just moments ago. Full text here for those of you who wish to read it. Oh, is it unavailable? Let me actually check if it's unavailable. Let me check. Okay. Alright. Okay, fuck. We are screwed. Oh, it's private. Okay. That's why. Hang on. Okay. What was it called again? YouTube Studio. English embedding. Visibility. Public. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can anyone hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, we are on air. Okay, round 2 it is. Let me rewind. Check it out. From the FTN newsroom, I'm John Doom. Good evening. It is round 7:21 Central, 8:21 Eastern, and we are coming on the air with significant breaking news in terms of war. Just minutes ago, Congress met in a joint session to declare war on Ukraine. That happened moments ago. I will read you the text that came out just moments ago after a joint session of Congress. Here it is. Quote, whereas the government of Ukraine has formally declared war against our allies, therefore be it resolved by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America in Congress assembled that the state of war between the United States and the government of Ukraine, which has thus been thrust upon the United States, is hereby and formally declared, and the President is hereby authorized and directed to employ the entire naval and military forces of the United States and the resources of the government to carry on war against the government of Ukraine and to bring the conflict to a successful termination. All the pledges of the country are hereby pledged by the Congress of the United States. This happened just minutes after, actually earlier today, I believe, the new senators have been sworn in. Yeah, it was at 1:06 a.m. Central when it was fully announced. And Senator Khan was reelected as President Pro Tempore immediately after that in the ceremony. That's neither here nor there. According to public announcements, I think it was declared at 4:33 p.m. Central that the President Pro Tempore canceled all Senate business for the day in order to declare an emergency session to declare war on Ukraine. The president, however, said in a statement, quote, "Ukraine has declared an offensive war against our ally, the Russian Federation. I have called this session so we may come to their aid and help defeat Ukrainian aggressors along with our allies." President Pro Tempore Khan said in government announcements, quote, "War against Ukraine has been declared by the Congress, and the President is hereby authorized and directed to employ the entire naval and military forces of the United States and the resources of the government to carry on the war against the government of Ukraine and to bring successful conflict termination. All the resources is, it's basically the war declaration that happened moments ago. This is part of a quite bigger situation happening across the world. Declared war against Ukraine. It's been something going on throughout the entire day. The Republic of Rhodesia declared war against Ukraine, and they were originally supposed to be it was originally supposed to be a 1v1, and they were originally going to stay out of it, but it's because of other nations were going to go to war. They decided to do the same. Saying statement, quote, "We shall respond and assist each other's nations in their time of need," and quote. The Kingdom of Spain, he said they had a conference today between the head of the executive government with the powers of Slovakia, Rhodesia, and the U.S. and Colombia regarding the conflict in Crimea. I'm getting this from the international news feed, the FTN News Discord server. Other news, it's about Russia. Nope. Let's see. The Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Uzbekistan said in a statement by the Deputy Foreign Minister, quote, "Ukraine has made baseless accusations against our just allies, trying on numerous occasions to renew hostilities between them and Russia. We also condemn Ukraine's recent warmongering. Ukraine has tried to provoke a Russo-Turkish war, a needless conflict based on Ukraine's own desires. They must be held accountable for their actions. Furthermore, the Republic of Uzbekistan formally recognizes Crimea to be part of the Russian Federation. Uzbekistan denounces any and all Ukrainian attempts to the land." So there has been some quite developments within the UN regarding the war, declaring war on Ukraine. Spain said yesterday around 6:36 Central, again, the meeting with Central Cabinet. Forgive me if I'm reading. Forgive me for all this stuff. I'm reading straight from the international news, and I'm trying to process all of this. The Czech Republic, of course, chiming in here. There's been some emergency developments within Ukraine that has caused has the United States to go into war against Ukraine. Looking back at the International News Discord feed on the FTN News Discord server. Let's see. The Union of South Africa. The president of the Union of South Africa said that they will be staying neutral, however, giving Rhodesia and the Russian Federation quote full support against Ukraine in this conflict. That comes from the Union of South Africa. Spain, I believe. No. Quote from Kingdom of Spain, quote, today His Majesty the King has condemned the imperialist and deregulating actions that Ukraine has been taking to the Russian territory. The government supported the statement. Finally, end quote. The Kingdom of Morocco said, quote, Morocco changed its mind, though we do want relations with both nations and hope we can achieve it in the near future. We shall be supporting the Unitary Republic of Ukraine in this war. However, this will be political support, such as oil, etc., as our army is not the greatest. They will schluck to both sides. So, a bunch of countries have declared war against Ukraine. Rhodesia, Morocco, nUSA, the United States, etc., etc. Actually, to be honest with you, I am not sure what has caused this war, but I believe it is Ukraine trying to get territory within Russia. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm not actually monitoring chat. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I'm trying to see it. But in general, nUSA has declared war. The United States has declared war on Ukraine. For what something the president stated to be as a result of a quote offensive war against our ally, the Russian Federation. And quote, the goal is to quote defeat to come to their aid and help defeat the Ukrainian aggressors along with our other allies. This comes after yesterday's military inspections by the USM, where apparently 30 plus people were rallied at the events yesterday, the inspections yesterday, President saying, quote, I look forward to seeing and supporting the continued growth of the USM and encourage you all to enlist. This comes days after the military regained, the military became part of the nUSA government again. We will have much more in the coming days, probably weeks, as this war progresses. Yes, but for now, from the FTN newsroom in Washington, I'm John of Doom. Hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.